to fight, y'all. I was ready to fight. Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Dreva, Renello, and today I wanted to talk to you guys about kind of a serious problem that I know there is probably more than 3 million cases of this each year. What I'm talking about is bacterial vaginosis, also known as BV. Oh my God. I wish. And I'm going to talk to you guys about what it is and how to cure it naturally without going to the doctor and getting a prescription of metronidazole and going to a pharmacy. Oh my gosh, guys. First of all, let's give a definition of what BV is. It is a bacterial overgrowth in the vagina. So the vagina has good bacteria and bad bacteria. BV, you are, your pH balance is thrown off and you have an overgrowth of the bad bacteria in the vagina. Things that can cause it are sperm, soap, scented soaps, detergents, some people say tight clothes, but I think tight clothes more causes yeast infections. But yeah, so I'm thinking if anything with a scent that's down there can cause it. And anything acidic, like sperm, can cause it. So let's talk about what the doctor gives you to cure it. The doctor gives you the metronidazole pill, which normally works, the metronidazole gel, which you insert into like kind of a syringe thing into the vagina and put it up there for 7 days. Now, that normally gets rid of it while you're still taking it. It gets rid of it for that 7 days, but I think it might creep back on you when you stop taking it. So, gel, no. Really, metronidazole, no. Because with the metronidazole, it gets rid of everything. So no good bacteria, no bad bacteria, just everything is cleared with the metronidazole. Let's talk about how to cure it naturally. Guys, let me tell you a story. Okay, so one time, some stuff. Well, I almost got into a fight with a nurse practitioner. I used to go to I used to live in Orlando, Florida, and I used to go to Planned Parenthood, but my insurance was in Illinois, and so a visit to Planned Parenthood there was $250. So I ended up going to a private practice doctor, which was $150 to be seen for some BV I already knew I had. Only reason I went there was because I needed her to give me a prescription. So long story short, I went there. Okay, she was the nurse practitioner was a black woman. She was so judgy. Okay, so judgy. She was looking at me like, so what did you come in here for? I was just like, I think I have BV, okay? I just need you to check, okay? So she's like, really? Let's check. And mind you, I didn't like have a smell or anything. I just know my discharge. I know my discharge. I didn't have a smell or anything. I just know my discharge, okay? So, so she's like, so after she takes her samples or whatever, she's like, okay, so we're just gonna send this off to the lab. And she took her swab. She's like, we're just gonna send this off to the lab. I'll schedule you whenever you need to come back in. I'm like, okay. So time went by and I hadn't heard back from them. Mind you, I knew what was going on. I only came there for a prescription. I knew what the problem was. So So they wasn't calling me back, not saying nothing to me. You know, if you go to if you have ever gotten a checkup, if they don't call you back, that means you ain't got nothing. You already know. So, I mean, clearly I didn't have any STDs or anything like that. So they just never called me back. So I go up to the doctor's office and they're like, oh yeah, your test results came back. You're fine. You don't have anything. I was like, I know I don't have anything, but I need my prescription so I can go and get this metronidazole. And so the people at the front desk, they're like, oh, well, she would have to write you a prescription, and for her to do that, she would have to see you again. I was ready to fight, y'all. I was ready to fight because no. So like the head doctor, whoever owned that practice, came out there. They were like, oh, I was ready to put hands. So they're like, oh ma'am, she doesn't want to come out here, blah blah blah. And I was like, send her out, because it's gonna be one if she don't write my prescription. And they're like, oh, well, you seem to like already know what you need. Just tell us what you need and we'll write the prescription for you. And I was like, okay, I need a prescription for metronidazole. And they had to, you know, send it over to Target so I could go pick it up from the pharmacy or whatever. Still made me mad because they prescribed me the gel, and y'all know the gel don't work. So that was like $150 wasted. Like, oh my gosh, guys, oh my gosh. I feel like I know more than doctors a lot of times because I'm the type who will do research upon research upon research upon research about everything. And to know more than your doctor, there's a problem. There's a problem, okay? But yeah, so long story short, I got my prescription, but don't let anybody ever shame you or make you feel ashamed of something that's out of your control, you know? So yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna read you guys off the symptoms. It says thin white, gray or green discharge, burning feeling when you pee, and fishy smell that gets stronger after sex. Those are the symptoms. It says things that can like heighten these symptoms are smoking, sexual activity, and douching. So these are things that you probably should not be doing if you feel like you have it. Guys, I'm just gonna tell you what's gonna cure you naturally, because I'm not gonna sit up here and act like I'm a doctor, okay? But I know what the doctor is gonna tell you. They're gonna prescribe you some metronidazole, you're gonna have sex with your partner, and you're gonna get it again. If his sperm is acidic, it's gonna throw off your pH balance, and you're gonna have BV right over again after you get cured, after you take your metronidazole. So you may as well do this naturally. Okay? Okay. So what you should do is get the boric acid capsules. I'm gonna have a link below where you can get them, but I'm just telling you what they are. Get boric acid capsules. And actually, before you do it, if you do have it and you want to get rid of like your little symptoms real quick, get rid of symptoms. This is totally not funny because I really want to help y'all. I really want to help y'all girls out there who got these symptoms and don't know what you got. I mean, never mind, because if you take my advice, you should know what you got. This should be something that you've had multiple times and you know how to sense the symptoms, so it can't be anything else. Get what I'm saying? Okay. But because if you feel like you got something else, you need to go to a doctor, you need to get checked. Okay? Okay. But this is just to cure BV. Let's make that clear. Making it crystal clear, because I don't want anybody to try to have a STD and try to cure it with boric acid capsules. Okay? Okay. But if you have BV, get these boric acid capsules. Do not ingest them in your mouth. Okay? I'm gonna reiterate that. Do not ingest them in your mouth. The boric acid capsules need to be inserted vaginally, okay? So you probably need to do 2 a day. 1 when you wake up in the morning, stick it up there. And then when it's time to go to sleep, stick it up there. Depending upon how mild or how strong your symptoms are. If you have strong BV, you probably need to do 2 a day. If you have mild BV, do 1 a day before you go to sleep at night for 7 days. Okay? Now, girls, let's get to the nitty-gritty with this, because this is not something that you should be ashamed of. Because 9 times out of 10, the thing that caused your BV is your boyfriend's little acidic sperm. So don't ever let him make you feel inadequate, okay? It's not your fault. The way that you explain that to him is you tell him your sperm, the acidity in your sperm threw off your pH balance. Okay? This is not something that you should ever be ashamed of. I wanted to make that clear because there are a lot of guys out there who are childish. This video is honestly directed towards the young girls, the girls who are in college, who are exploring their sexual endeavors, and you might run into some acidic sperm. Always wrap up, okay? That's what I'm gonna tell you. Always wrap up. Be safe. Clink, clink. Honestly. But yeah, so when you're explaining what has happened, you say, you threw off my pH balance, I'm gonna take a boric acid capsule. And you might wanna refrain until everything is, you know, good again. But the boric acid capsules will definitely do the trick. Definitely. It's completely natural. You should also take probiotics. I know a lot of people are gonna tell you eat yogurt. Some people will even tell you if you want to cure, I've read the wildest articles. Some people will tell you if you want to cure your yeast infection, to take a tampon, stick it in yogurt, and then insert vaginally. I've tried it. I have. But yeah, some people will say just eat a lot of yogurts, but I'm telling you, the fastest way to get rid of BV is honestly, if once you get your first inkling that you may have it, what you need to do is you're supposed to get a douche, fill it 3 parts water, 1 part hydrogen peroxide. I don't know. Google it. But I know it's hydrogen peroxide and water. Clear it out. Put it up there, clear it out with your douche, and then insert the boric acid tablets. Take those for 7 days and your BV should be cured. And if you want to get that cure, click the link down below and get you some. There is a really cool girl out there. Her name is Star Dawkins, I think. She has this line of natural products for your vagina. She has something on there called Cookie Wash. Put it on your cookie. And then she sells the boric acid capsules. So, guys, again, girl, lonely girl in college, yeah, you. Don't ever let some boy make you feel bad about him throwing off your pH balance. Okay? Okay. But yeah, so guys, I hope you guys found this video informational. I hope you guys go out there and cure your BV. cure it. And I hope I was able to help somebody. Again, click the link below and get your boric acid capsule if you truly want to cure your BV, okay? Without it, like doing it naturally, without having to go to a doctor and getting a prescription and going through all of that, sitting in the waiting room with everybody, having people in the waiting rooms look at you like, ooh, why is she here? Just having people judge you, okay? Okay? Only do that though if you know you have BV, okay? Okay? So again, I hope you guys liked the video. Have a great day. Goodbye.